Good morning, Melbourne. My name is Libby Petrella and welcome to Morning Magazine. Now, I have a special artist by the name of Stephanie Angelini. So I'm actually dying to get her into the studio. So she'll be in a little later on. So she's going to be absolutely fabulous. Ladies and gentlemen, I have exciting news. Guess who's walked into the studio? Stephanie Angelini.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Libby. How are you?
Good. This is fantastic having you here in the studio.
Yeah, cute little studio, nice and warm.
We've got the heater
It's freezing
going
today, yeah.
I know it's freezing. It's so cold here in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Can't wait for summer.
Me too, I'm a summer girl. All year round.
Now, as I said, welcome. And guess what, people? She's brought in some spare CDs, so I'm actually going to give them away.
Exciting.
So you may have to check out Facebook for the announcement, but I'll prepare you guys. So hopefully, if you are listening to the show, actually jump onto Facebook and you will see the post featuring Stephanie Angelini. And if you do see the post and you want the CD, say, I want a CD.
Sounds good.
So-
Maybe it should be the first two people that say that, Libby, that might get the CD. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Maybe it can be like a little competition.
Yeah, all right. First two.
Let's do it. Let's
jump
see.
on Facebook and go to the post featuring Stephanie Angelini and write in the comment section, I want her CD. Then you will get her CD.
I love it.
It'll be her single, and it's A Secret Smile. So I'll be playing that later on the air, so you'll actually get to hear it as well. And obviously, knowing Stephanie, I expect nothing less than sensational.
Thank you.
So it'll be fantastic. So we want to have a chat with you as well. We'd like to know
Perfect.
more about you. Tell us the story of Stephanie Angelini.
Oh, wow. Where to begin? Well, I started music when I was quite young. So about 5 years old, you see me dancing around the house and singing and whatnot, but I never really took it seriously. It was just more of a hobby for me. So a lot of my influences came from people like ABBA, Karen Carpenter, the Carpenters, Kate Bush. Absolutely adore Kate Bush. And then it just sort of stemmed from there and continued on to high school, and that's where I really decided, I want to do this. I want to do it for a career, yeah.
Now, has anyone ever told you you actually look like a very young Kate Bush?
No. Do I?
Yeah, you
Oh,
do.
that's exciting.
You have the long dark hair and yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Because I was looking at you today, and I'm looking at you now, I should say. Not was looking at you. I am looking at you at the moment, and you actually remind me of a young Kate Bush.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so it's a compliment. It's a compliment.
No, yeah, she's gorgeous. she's absolutely beautiful and has such a unique voice as well. So, yeah, no, I listened to her growing up a lot, and one of my all-time favourite songs, Wuthering Heights, and still is today.
Well, it's such an iconic song.
It is. I actually sung it in a competition once.
Oh, fantastic.
When I was 14 years old, I wore the red dress and everything, and I have to say Libby kind of did the moves as well, like Kate. Probably didn't go down very well, but that's okay. I tried.
I can't see I'm tongue-tied this morning. I apologise.
That's okay. I'm like that too.
I can't see it not going down well for you. So I can see you've got all the right moves.
Oh, man. It was a challenge.
No, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to do a bit of a swappy with because I'm actually have the CD in my hand.
Sure.
So while I do the swappy, I'm going to ask you as well about any future projects that you may have in store.
Future projects in terms of albums or music or like just in general?
Just in general, actually.
I mean, look, ultimately I'd love to go overseas and do some work over there and try and get some gigs over there and even continue recording and even potentially a few more original songs as well. So it's all just a waiting game at the moment, and we're really excited about these 10 original songs that I recently recorded in LA. So we're going to try and give them a chance and see how they go, because we love them. I love them. I think they're amazing.
Oh, that's fantastic, because you recorded
Yes.
with the legendary,
Yes.
and let me get the name right, and I do apologise, Preston Glass.
Yes, that's the one.
And, of course, we won't forget Joe Mandica.
Of course.
Joe.
Beautiful Joe. Yes.
Hello, Joe. if you're
Hi,
listening.
Joe.
I hope he's listening. You better be listening, Mr. Mandica.
I'm sure he is. I recently went there in March, and it was only for a week, but it was a really good week. And I recorded these 10 original songs, one of which is A Secret Smile.
Yes.
And I recorded with Preston Glass and Joe being in the studio as well. And he was brilliant. He really... he pushed me and like my vocal ability, and I did things I never thought I could even do, and it was just amazing.
Yeah.
And the songs turned out so well.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
But he's also worked with some impressive artists. Whitney Houston,
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin,
Yeah.
Earth, Wind and Fire, and
Oh,
of
yeah.
course the old-time favourite, Lionel Richie.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a fave of mine too.
Yeah, no, I think he's a favourite with many.
Yeah.
So I think he has a special place in many people's hearts, I think.
Yeah.
So, no, that's fantastic. So, we are going to stop a bit of chatter, and we're going to actually play your single,
Oh, exciting.
A Secret Smile. So, people, stay tuned and enjoy this wonderful single by, of course, the one and only Stephanie Angelini.
I saw your eyes, a secret smile. I had to look the other way. I could not find the words to say. I wanted to leave and walk away. Then by surprise I heard you say, I love you, I need you, I want you. Despite all the trauma I put you through. And then you kissed my lips, and my heart began to dream. The smile in your eyes so alluring, but it was your kiss reassuring. Forget the past and try to love again. I feel so free, just like a child. The meaning of a secret smile has been revealed, and now it's clear. Now I know the words to say to you. Deep in your eyes I see the truth. So let me whisper in your ear. I love you, I need you, I want you. Despite all the trauma I put you through, I want to kiss your lips. Once again, feel my heart dream. The smile in your eyes so alluring, but it was a kiss reassuring. I want to start anew here tonight. I love you, I need you, I want you. Despite all the drama I put you through, I want to kiss your lips. Once again, feel my heart dream. The smile in your eyes so assuring, but it was your kiss so alluring. I want to start anew here tonight.
That, of course, was the incredible voice of our special guest, Stephanie Angelini, with her beautiful song, A Secret Smile. So that was beautiful. I love that song.
Thank you.
So how long ago was that recorded again?
In March.
In March this year.
This year, yes. It's still a baby.
Yes, it's very cute,
Yeah,
isn't it?
still a little baby.
For some reason, I thought that it had been recorded some years ago. Don't know why.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It might sound like that, that's why. It's very majestical, isn't it?
It is.
It's got that vibe, yeah.
It does have that nice vibe. I love it. Now, we want to know more about, of course, you, because you are our special guest, and people probably do know you, but and some of us are probably getting to know you.
Yeah.
So, and I'm getting to know you as well. So that's why I have you in the studio today. So you've actually done some pretty impressive work, and one of them is on a very popular Australian soapie. Tell us about that.
So that very popular Australian soapie is Neighbours, and I had the wonderful opportunity to, in 2013, so a few years back now, to record the theme tune.
Yeah.
And it came about because it was a competition. And I won for Australia. And then they joined myself and one of the winners from the UK, Daniel Boyce, flew him down here, and then we sung our version separately. But they loved us both so much and our voices, so they put them together and we became a duet for the new Neighbours theme tune.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's the current tune that plays now.
Unfortunately not. I think they changed it 2 years ago now. So it stayed on air for about a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, but it played everywhere worldwide. It wasn't just Australian based. It was in the UK. It was over in other parts of the world. I think it's played in 40-something countries. So it's expanding. It's good.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was exciting. Yeah.
I was going to especially watch an episode of
really?
to listen to it, because I've never really paid attention. You never pay attention, I guess, to the theme song.
Yeah.
When you said you actually sang the theme song, I thought, I have to listen to it.
You can find it on YouTube. I believe it's still up there.
Is that? Oh,
yes.
I'll have to look for it.
Yeah, there's like the short version and the longer version.
Okay.
Yeah, so they've both put them up there. Yeah, and a few behind the scenes on the day that we found out that we both had won as well. And funnily enough, it was actually my 21st birthday on the day that I found out. So it was a win-win for all. It was fantastic.
No, it was so fantastic.
Yeah.
Definitely a cause to celebrate. So
Oh, it
that's
was.
fantastic.
And then all the cast members and the crew sang happy birthday to me. It was just a moment I never forgot. So
and that would be very memorable.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't ask for more than that.
no, it was so good.
Now, I did a bit of I call it research, and I went to your website and I
Yes.
checked out a few of your pics in the gallery.
Yes.
And I saw that you had been photographed not only with Daniel Boyce, but
Yep.
also Barry Crocker.
Yes,
How
Barry
did that
Crocker.
come about?
Yeah, he was actually one of the judges to decide who would win between Daniel and I.
Yeah.
And he was such a humble guy. We got to speak with him lots before he even chose the winner.
Yeah.
And I think we were both just so in awe of his presence. So we were kind of just like gleaming like this at him, but that's okay. He was a really lovely guy, and we managed to get a photo with him, and he announced that both of us were the winners of the theme tune.
That's
and we
fantastic.
were like, what? It was fantastic. It was really good.
Were you both in the studio when the announcement was made?
Yeah, so we were actually in, I think, the set where they do the bar.
Yeah.
On the Neighbours.
Yeah.
I forgot what the bar's called. I think they've changed it around now because it was a few years back. But yeah, we're actually physically in the studio on Neighbours.
Okay, on Channel 10.
On Channel 10.
Woo.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they announced it. So what did you both look at each other and say, yeah?
We did. I think we held each other's hands in much anticipation, and we were sweating. And we were like, oh my goodness, just hurry up and tell us. And then he said, you both are the winners. And I'm like, what? All I could think about was, wow, this is incredible.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Did you hug each other and jump
We
up
did,
and down?
yeah. We really did. I think all day we were just like this, beaming. If all the viewers out there could see me, I was just beaming.
She has this huge smile on her face. So, yeah. You seem always very happy and smiling.
Yeah,
so that's fantastic.
I try to be. I think that's quite important. You know, there's no point in being negative or dwelling over the little things when, you know, if you've got lots of things going on in your life, then it's a good thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. You always have to keep positive no matter what situation you're in.
Oh, yeah. That's true. That is so true.
Yeah.
You know, although it's hard, but sometimes
it is very hard. I get in those moments where I feel like it's the end of the world and I have to boost myself up somehow and I managed to get there like we all do, and I keep thinking, surely, you know, this can't be the worst thing ever.
Exactly.
Worst thing in the world.
Exactly.
Life's a roller coaster.
Exactly, yeah. So true. And I do believe in the power of positive thinking. So I think if you don't, you know, get overwhelmed with too much negativity, I think the positivity will get you through no matter how low you're feeling, it will get you through.
Absolutely. Affirmations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tick, tick, tick.
Tick, tick, yeah.
Now, I was going to ask Stephanie to do a bit of an a cappella thing for me today. Unfortunately, she actually has a cold.
I actually do, but you know what? I'm here now. I'm going to attempt it.
Oh,
I'm going to attempt it.
Okay, are you sure? Because I understand when you an artist, you know, a singer has a cold, that it does affect your vocal cords. So I don't want you to do anything that you're not comfortable with.
Maybe a different tone might come out, Libby. Like, you know, when people have a cold, it's a different tone. Yeah, maybe. We'll see how we go. Well, I'm thinking maybe one from Karen Carpenter, well, the Carpenters. Pardon me. Superstar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are you sure? No, seriously, are you really sure?
Yeah, I'll give them a few lines.
Okay, just a few lines, because I don't want you to strain your voice, because I know that's...
Yeah, we'll see how we go. If I start having a coughing fit, I'll just move to the corner and die slowly. No, I'm kidding.
I know, if you have a coughing fit, just signal and we'll go to a commercial.
All right, that sounds good. All right, I'm ready when you are.
Okay. Stephanie Angelini, and you're going to do a little bit of an a cappella of the Carpenters?
Yeah, Superstar.
Yeah. Go, Stephanie.
Long ago and oh so far away, I fell in love with you before the second show. Your guitar, it sounds so sweet and clear, but you're not really here. It's just the radio, and I'll stop there.
Woo! You go, girl. That was fabulous.
Thank you. I felt a frog in my throat, though.
Yeah, I know.
Verbal. No, that's fine.
No, good.
They don't need to know that.
No, you sung that really well.
Thank you.
You did an amazing job. I actually thought, I didn't want to put you on the spot with the, the cough and the cold going on.
I try my best always.
No, that's fantastic. So I just want to get more information from you. Now, you're actually doing a very special performance, aren't you, for a special event? Tell us about that.
So it's called Girls' Night In, and it's going to be on October 6th at Club Italia, starting at about 6:30 p.m, and it's for the Breast Cancer Foundation. So we're raising funds for that beautiful organisation. So I'll be a special guest performer and doing a bit of a floor show and singing a couple of songs, one of which is A Secret Smile, which you all have heard already, and another one which is going to be a exclusive preview that, Libby, you are going to generously play.
I am going to play this song later, and I'm going to keep you all in suspense. I'm not going to tell you the title. I'm not going to tell you anything about it, but I will tell you it is a worldwide special exclusive on the morning magazine show, people. It is a worldwide exclusive. So I'm absolutely stoked to be actually playing this on air for you. So you better stay tuned and listen to this great song. But I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to give a title. But stay tuned. I'm going to play it a little bit later. So that'll be fantastic. Now, our next song. Now, Stephanie, I don't know if you actually know this particular artist or remember this artist, because I know you're only a baby, you're only 25. And Robert Palmer, Simply Irresistible.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Okay. Because the video clip was he was actually singing and had a row of females behind him with an instrument and playing.
No, yes, I have watched the video clip, because it's a bit like Shania Twain's "Man, I Feel Like a Woman."
Yeah, so it's a bit of a take on that, and but I think Robert Palmer came out with it first.
Yes, I think he did. Yeah.
Now you actually went to the USA.
Yes,
and that was really exciting for you. And a lot of things happened for you, both personally, professionally. You recorded, and tell us all the goss.
Yeah. So I, as mentioned before, I went there for a good week. Recorded 10 original songs written by Preston Glass and Joe Mandica.
Yeah.
And while I was there, before I even did any type of recording, I got to sing at the Federal Bar in Hollywood. Yeah. And I wore this really lovely highlighter yellow dress. It was just beautiful and amazing. I don't think I've ever worn anything so beautiful. Yeah. And I actually debuted A Secret Smile there. And in front of people like Frida Payne, who had that hit single Band of Gold.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and Ron Tyson from The Temptations as well.
Very impressive.
Yeah, he was there, and I could see them, swaying away, and I got to meet them after the show and took a photo, and they're really humble people, and they're really lovely, and heard Frida sing as well up there with the lovely Cliff Payne as well. So there were a lot of wonderful artists there on that night showcasing songs from Preston's other CD that he had called Dynamic Duets. So it was like a CD launch party, and Joe and myself were the special guests.
Yeah.
And he said, "You can sing your song, A Secret Smile." I said, "That would be fantastic." So I actually can say now that I went to America and I got to sing in America, which has always been an ambition of mine to do. So that was really fun. And then during the week, it wasn't all just studio work. We did have some time to have a bit of fun and have a bit of a play around in LA, and we went down to the Walk of Fame and to the Chinese Theatre, and went down to see where the movie stars put their hands down, and actually I think
wet concrete.
Yeah. I think, who was it that I was pretty close to? I think Emma Stone was. My hands and Emma's were pretty similar. Yeah.
Is that along what they call the Walk of Fame, where they have the stars as well?
Yes, yeah. So it's, I think, was it Sunset or Hollywood Boulevard? Oh, they're all in that same vicinity. I don't even think I looked at the signs. I was just in awe that I was around there. It was next to like the Roosevelt Hotel and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then on another day, I actually went to go to Capitol Records, which was incredible. Yeah, I literally walked in and I think was about to cry, just because. We went into Studio A and they told us stories about Frank Sinatra and the Beatles and how they recorded there, and I went in there going, wow, this is where I want to be. Yeah. This is what I want to do.
Especially Capitol Studios.
Oh, it was incredible.
Such incredible legends came out of that studio.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, it was actually Frank Sinatra, and you also said the Beatles.
The Beatles,
I didn't realise they recorded with Capitol. Did they record with Capitol?
I believe they did a fair few recordings with them. They were actually in the studio.
Yeah.
Currently you have people like Niall Horan there and Katy Perry.
Wow.
And before we actually arrived in LA, she laid down the Capitol Records star in front of the building. The security guard was telling us. Yeah, I think a few days before we got there. So I'm like, drats. Just missed her, but that's all right. And then we went in the studio, throughout the afternoon and early evening, and we had loads of fun. I mean, I know I did.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hard work, but really good hard work, because when you're passionate about what you do and the songs that you're recording, it comes out. And
it does.
I can tell you now, each of these songs are so different and versatile in their own right.
Yeah.
And they each tell a different story and a different aspect. So every day going into the studio was like a brand new day recording. Because they were all so different.
But plus you have so much passion and love. I can see this. People, I know you can't see this because we're on radio, but I can actually see this sitting across from Stephanie. She has so much passion and love for what she does and her singing. I think it would be just fun. It'd be just an absolute pleasure doing that on a daily basis.
It is. And I came back to Melbourne thinking, man, I want to do this every day of my life if I can. Maybe not every day because, you might get a little bit tired of it. And my vocal ability probably wouldn't be up to scratch. But, at least 4 days a week, that would be fantastic. Because I love singing live, but there's also a different side to singing in the studio. It's a very, I think in the studio can also be a very vulnerable place, especially when you're singing songs that are inclined like that. And there were a few on this upcoming album that were very much like that. And I won't name the song, but there was one song in particular I sung, and you could almost hear the tears in the back of my throat.
Yeah.
And I was trying really hard not to let them out. And once the song finished, you had my mum and a few of my friends there just crying into hysterics, going, "Oh my God, that was so beautiful." And I'm like, wow, it's great that I could transmit that to them.
Yeah.
Because in the studio, it's your time to really own your craft and to make it your own.
Exactly.
And that song your own, because at the end of the day, that's going to be the record that will remain.
Exactly.
You can't change it.
Exactly.
So you really have to find that place and make sure you're at a good space to sing that song, or even if you're not, it's amazing what can come out in an instant. And, especially, when you're feeling a little bit homesick and you're in a new country, it probably comes out a little bit more like that.
Yeah, you put a lot of that raw emotion into it.
Yeah.
And as you said, it does come out in your song.
Yeah.
I think that makes it all the more special.
It is. Or you connect to a song in a different way, and
exactly.
Someone might connect with it differently. So the writers might connect with a song differently to how I might interpret and connect to a song differently, just based on personal experiences or even how I'm feeling on a given day.
Yeah.
So it's very special, I think, being in the studio, and also live. But live, you can't fix anything live. If you cry, you cry. There's no turning back. And there have been times where you've pretty much seen tears in my face, in my eyes, sorry. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to stop this. But yes and no, because I think people like to see that, and it shows that you're human and that you love what you do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you are such a bubbly person. You're so vibrant. You're full of energy, and you just light up the studio.
Oh, thanks.
Can I tell you, you're just an awesome person to have here in the studio. So I'm very happy that we've actually been able to get together, and I've been able to have the honour to interview you today.
Thank you.
So,
maybe I should get colds more often. I might talk more and then. No, I'm kidding. I am pretty bubbly most of the time. Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. I love that. I think that's what I love about you. You are positive, you are happy, you are bubbly, and that makes you the person that makes you, that makes you basically.
Yeah.
Sorry,
thank you.
I'm forgetting my words
That's
today.
okay. I get like that too, don't worry.
It's one of those days, I think.
Yeah.
But so you performed, and you have an upcoming album. Obviously, you can't reveal too much at this stage.
Yeah.
Can you reveal the title? The title is undecided.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that at the moment. It's we're just in the minute, shopping it around to the industry, seeing who potentially might want to take it, or even a few songs here and there. It's just all a bit of a waiting game at the moment, and just seeing what the best possible plan of attack will be for myself as an artist and for my career at this point. Yeah.
So will this be basically you will be approaching certain record
I guess
labels?
so. Yeah, I think that's definitely the idea.
Okay.
There are different ways in which I think we're going to try and see what we can do.
Yeah.
But at the moment, we're just really trying to do as much groundwork as we can here, and keep singing away and doing gigs and performing to everyone here, and
Exactly.
and seeing what can happen.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I wish you the best of luck. So I want that to all happen for you.
Thanks, Libby.
And when you get signed on, I want you back in the studio.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
With the album, and I'm going, woohoo!
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll get another exclusive.
Oh, you'll have all the songs.
Yeah. Oh, we better not forget we are going to play your single shortly. But before we do, we have to go to another break. Would you believe it? So we'll return with more music and also her special exclusive, people. Now we are back, of course, with our beautiful special guest, our very talented Stephanie Angelini. Now, what you've all been waiting for is the worldwide special exclusive of this next single. I'm going to now cross over to Stephanie and let her introduce it, but also tell you as a bit of a story behind the song.
Yeah, look, this song is a really proud one that I'm really excited about to be on the album. More so because it's really one that gets everyone together. Within, I guess, a community, within friendships, and within the world as well. We're living in such a world of uncertainty at the moment. It's very up and down, lots of violence going on, and political different views and whatnot. And it's really sad to see. And I'm actually one for world peace, and I'm not just saying that because, but I really do believe in that, and I really do hope the world does become like that in some shape or form, hopefully. Yeah. And so this song here was quite important for me to record, and it's called Amen to That, and you'll hear the lyrics and you'll see what I'm talking about, and it's just basically about having everyone together and really supporting each other, and not feeling threatened, or not feeling like there's a distance between humankind. Exactly. And that we're all in this together, and that we can prevail and we can get through anything. Exactly. So that's why it's called Amen to That.
that was Amen to that by, of course, Stephanie. Love the song, girlfriend. That was very soulful.
Woo! Do that little, soulful little click there. Thank you.
Like that.
Yeah, I love that one. Very, very proud of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
would be. It's fantastic. I'm so rapt that I actually got to play it for the on air, world exclusive people morning
Woo.
magazine show. So that's fantastic.
You heard it here first.
So don't say that I don't play any really great songs. I do.
You do. You really do.
No, but you are an absolute gem. You are a fantastic artist, and you know what? I think you tick all the boxes, and I am certain that you will be picked up by a label in no time.
Oh, thank you.
Once your album is complete and it's all been, fine-tuned, because you're incredible. You have such a great energy about you, and also your voice is just flawless.
Oh,
so you are absolutely awesome. And I can say that I knew Stephanie Angelini before she became ultra famous. She's semi-famous now, but ultra famous.
Ultra. I love that. Ultra. Thank you.
Oh,
Means a lot.
No, it's fantastic. I've really enjoyed having you here. Now, you also have some upcoming performances.
I do. I have a whole list because I don't think I'll be able to keep up if I didn't have them stored in my mind.
Yeah.
This weekend I'm at the Remarka Social Club at 6:30 p.m. Hopefully I'm well enough to do that. Yes. And in September I've got a few as well. September 2nd I've got the Isole Aeolia Sportsman Club casino night, which I believe has just been confirmed as well, which is really exciting. So you can contact the club there and get details off from them.
Yeah.
And then on the 8th, I'm at the San Remo Club, and it's the inaugural Vita Italian Carnevale Ball. And I'm a special guest performer there, which is really cool and exciting.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And who's hosting that event?
Oh, good question. Good question.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
That was just a random question.
No, because there's a few there's a few special guest performances that I'm doing.
Okay.
You might have to double check that one there.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, that's
but
fair
I'm
enough.
really excited to do that one, and I'll be singing a lovely little Italian number there as well.
Is that the traditional San Remo ballroom in Nicholson Street?
I believe so. Yes. Yes,
That's been
a big
around.
one. Yeah.
It's been around for 100 years.
Yeah, I know. It's a pretty big one.
That was around when I was a little girl. Not saying that I am of mature age. I am just a spring chicken, just like Stephanie. Not. But I like to think I am.
No problem there. You look very young, Libby.
Okay, that's good.
You look
That's
beautiful.
Good.
Lovely there with your little pink headphones.
My pink headphones. That's
Yeah.
right.
I've got them too. Don't worry.
Pink is my colour.
Oh yeah.
That's what I think.
Oh yeah. I love it. I love red. Red's like my thing.
Oh,
Oh
definitely.
yeah. Hey, you've got your red glasses.
I do.
I
Actually,
just noticed that now.
we actually both like the same colours.
We
Red and
do.
Pink.
Are you an Aries?
No, I'm a Cancerian.
Oh, okay. That's
Cancer.
okay. I thought third time lucky. We might be lucky, but that's all right. And then, as I mentioned before, on October 6th, we have the girls' night in Club Italia down in Sunshine. That's a really great cause there. So get your tickets in fast because I know they sell out pretty quick.
Yeah.
And then in December, I'm doing a carols at Over Newton Castle, which is really cool and exciting.
Lovely. Where's Newton Castle?
Over Newton Castle.
Over Newton, sorry. Over Newton.
No, that's all right. Yeah, so it's just by Over Newton, I believe. It's down probably my end of the way, but I've never been before. So,
What suburb?
Over Newton. Is that even a suburb? No, I don't think it is.
I don't know.
Oh gosh, this is really bad.
Because I do love
See,
Christmas.
I'm not good with my geography.
So I love Christmas, and I
Yeah?
I'd love to go and listen to you
Yeah.
singing Christmas carols.
Over Newton Castle, yeah.
Oh, we'll have to-
Apparently it's a really big event as well, and they usually get thousands of people coming.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll have to Google that.
Yeah, please do. Go for it.
Yeah.
And then the lovely Christmas Day. I'll be doing a Christmas lunch at Club Italia, 12 to 4 o'clock with Joe Mendica as
Fantastic.
well. The man himself. And then doing Workers Club in Dandenong on the 30th of December, and on the 31st doing a lovely New Year's Eve gig as well at Lakeside Reception with the Legends Band. So
Legends Band.
Yeah, Mario Aegis, Joe Mendica and myself. So
Fantastic.
yeah.
So The fantastic trio.
The trio, yes, yeah. Sometimes we're duos, sometimes we're trios, just depending on the occasion. But if you guys missed all that and want to come to any of my events, you can go to my website. So www.stephanieangelini.com. You can go to events, and all the upcoming events will be there, and also any new ones that I book in as well from now till the end of the year or early next year as well. And even if people want to know more about LA and what I got to do there, it's all on my website. They can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram. Exactly. Libby's already shared, I think, my Facebook account, so you all know the picture, and that, yeah.
Yes, follow this girl. She needs our support, people. So jump on Facebook, jump on Instagram, and also check out her website, because you'll learn so much more about this beautiful upcoming star. And she has a brilliant voice, and she really needs the whole of Australia to get behind her, because she is an absolute awesome singer.
Thank you. Oh, and also too, on my website, if you didn't get a copy today of A Secret Smile, you can on my website too. So you just go to the shop, or there should be a pop-up little icon when you first go into the website, and it's only $5 Australian. So get yourself a single. There's also a remix of the single on there too. So you're getting double whammies.
That's right. 2 for the price of one.
That's right. 2 for the price of one.
It's a good deal. I think it's a good deal. And going back to our Over Newton Castle. Now, it's actually in Keilor.
Keilor.
Yeah.
That's the one, Keilor. Yeah. See, I knew it was near me somewhere. Yes.
And I gather that it's called Over Newton Castle because it's actually an Over Newton Road. That's a tongue twister.
That's it, yeah. Over Newton.
But it's at Keilor. So that's not too far.
Right. That's where you got to go.
Yeah, so western suburbs. So not too far to travel, people. Yeah. Come on. If we're all from Melbourne, show your support. Buy those tickets and go and see this lovely lady performing live. But now we'll just go to more music, and we'll be back soon with more chit-chat with Stephanie. But we get back to chatting with our delightful guest, Stephanie Angelini, and I cannot believe that we're approaching the end of the show. It's actually 20 to 12. We've finished at 12.
I was just saying to you before, I was looking at the time going, what? Has it almost? It's been nearly an hour and a half.
Yeah, so it's gone really quickly.
That's great. Yeah. So we've got lots. We had lots to talk about, which is great.
We're chatterboxes. We love chatting here.
We are. Don't we? We are. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
No, fantastic. Now, I just want to touch on any other subjects that we probably can discuss about your career or any upcoming events or anything you'd like to touch upon.
Oh, good question. Yeah, I think besides the performances that I was mentioning to you before, I guess they're the main events that people can come and watch me perform at this stage.
Fantastic.
But if you missed it, I'll give everyone my website again. So it's www.stephanieangelini.com, and you can actually find my updated gigs on the events tab, and any new ones that come about this year and early next year as well. So that's definitely your best place to see where I'm performing, or also on Facebook. And you can also purchase my lovely single called A Secret Smile on there as well for $5.
$5. Come on, people.
Australian, $5.
Support this young artist. She's fantastic. Now, I just want to also say that Stephanie's been very kind to give me 2 CD singles of A Secret Smile to give away to our audience. Now, come on, people. We know you're listening. Jump onto Facebook and you'll see the post. You can either go to my Facebook page, Libby Petrella, and you'll see the post featuring this lovely lady, Stephanie Angelini. Just comment in the comments below underneath the post and just say, I want her CD. The first 2 people that say, I want her CD, will have the CD sent to them via mail. So come on, people.
Great.
Yeah, come on, people. I know you're listening. Don't be lazy. Jump on Facebook. We all love social media. I know you're on it all the time. I see see you. No, I'm not a stalker. I just see you. So I know you're on there. So come on, comment on the post. The first two people to say, I want her CD.
She's holding her phone right now in her hands.
I am. I'm checking.
Who's going to be the lucky person?
I am checking
lucky two
Facebook.
people.
I am checking people, and you better be on there. You better be saying, I want her CD, because we want you to have her CD. We want you to listen to this brilliant artist because she's absolutely fabulous. I can't speak enough.
I have to say, too, they're limited edition. So I've only got a certain amount going out.
Come on, people.
And no
limited
more going out after
edition.
they're all gone.
Come on, people. Limited edition. You can't go wrong with that. Jump on Facebook. Go to my Facebook page, Libby Petrella. You will see the post featuring the wonderful artist Stephanie Angelini, and just jot down in the comments below, I want her CD. So if that's easier for you, just do that. So that'll be fantastic.
Or even on my Facebook too, if it's easier for them. Because sometimes I know the posts get very, they get muddled up in the other posts, and sometimes Facebook do that.
They do.
So yeah.
Yeah, go to Stephanie Angelini, and Angelini is Angelini. It's angel. Just think of angel. She's got a voice of an angel. So Stephanie Angelini.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong, people. You can't go wrong. Come on, we're dying to give away these fabulous.
We have one person. His name is Hello to Nigel Slater.
Nigel!
He says, I want her CD. Nigel, you have the first CD in your hands coming straight to you.
We love you, Nigel Slater.
Thank you, Nigel.
You are fantastic. We love you. Yes, we're going to send that out to you. So we'll be in touch with you. I will private message you later, and we'll actually get that sent out to you. Fantastic.
I can also sign them as well. So,
yes, that
get
would be
a special signed copy.
That'll be fantastic.
Yes.
We love you, Nigel Slater. You go. I like that. Come on. One more person, one more CD to give away. It's not going to wait around for too much longer. We have 15 minutes left to the end of the show, and we want to give that CD away. So come on, jump on board. And again, thank you, Nigel Slater. He's our first winner of this fabulous CD single by Stephanie Angelini.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. We love it. We love it when we get audience participation on the show.
Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it?
It makes it so much more fun, doesn't it?
Yeah. I love interacting with the listeners if I can. Yeah.
Why not? I think it's fantastic. No, and that's great to hear that Nigel is listening. So fantastic. And we have so many others listening, and as we said, they will be listening as well to the show. So we have people as far as America. Richard McHugh. Richard, we want to say a big shout out to you all the way
Richard.
to the United States. So thank you for listening. So it's been absolutely awesome that you are listening. And also a local listener as well, Jeff Childs. He said he would be listening to the show as well. So thank you, Jeff. You're absolutely awesome for listening to the show, and especially for listening to Stephanie Angelini. We know that that you were listening especially to hear this wonderful artist today. So it's fantastic. So
it's been fun.
It has been fun. So what we'll do, we'll take a break from the chit-chat, and we'll go to some more music, and we'll come back.
Cool.
That's it. That's all, folks. We're actually towards the end. But before we go, I just have a couple of quick questions for Stephanie. And I just wanted to ask her basically, because a few people have actually asked me to ask these questions. So I want to pass these questions on to her. And they've asked, who would be the ultimate person that you would love to perform with? Dead or alive? Dead or alive?
Oh, gosh. No, now you've put me on the spot. Definitely Kate Bush. And I just have to squeeze two more, Taylor Swift and Shania Twain.
Wow, okay.
Oh, wait, and one more, Karen Carpenter.
Karen Carpenter. Can I ask why?
Look, I mean, I love country music as well, so I love country pop and contemporary, so I think Shania and Taylor definitely have that sorted there, and I love Kate's versatility, vocals and in her music, and Karen's voice is just like flawless. So they've each got something there that I love, and I'd love to perform with them. And they're such great artists as well.
Oh, excellent. Now, who would you like to have a coffee with? Let's catch up for a coffee.
Have to be Taylor Swift. She seems like a really down-to-earth, lovely girl. And also Keith Urban as well. He's another one up the top of my list to sing with and
he's
have a chat to. It seems like such a humble guy.
He is. But he's also good looking.
Oh, yeah.
Good looking.
And he's Australian.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's rocking it out in America. Good on him.
Yeah, I'm liking that.
He's been doing well. I love his stuff, yeah.
He definitely ticks all the boxes.
Yeah.
No, fantastic. Well, thank you, Stephanie Angelini, for being on the show
Libby.
today.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
We loved having you. We love your music. I wish you all the best in the future. Hopefully you'll come back next time saying, been signed up by a major record label. Love to hear that news from you.
Thank you.
And please jump onto her website and you can purchase her singles, A Secret Smile. And, of course, you actually got a taste of what her upcoming album will be like with the Amen to That single that we played for you. World exclusive, by the way, people.
Yeah.
So that was absolutely awesome. So thank you again, Stephanie. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I think I'm losing my mind.
No, it's all
of the
good.
show. So until next time, and until you hear from me again, always remember to be kind to one another.